So we haven't did a let's talk about it in a minute. And I feel like we're gonna do a let's talk about it right now. So the mayor of New York is now suing the social media companies. We're gonna talk about that right after the intro. Let's go. I go by Drama the Prophet, aka Mr. Cut the Check. What I need y'all to do is hit that subscribe button. So this is interesting. But let's play some of this video. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna I need y'all in the comments to give me some input on this and what y'all think. Come on, let's go.
This decade, we have seen just how addictive and overwhelming the online world can be, exposing children to content they are not ready for, disrupting the educational process, and seriously damaging their self-esteem and well-being. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube. As we announced last month in the State of the City address, we must take action to protect our children from harm online, including the growing dangers presented by social media.
That action coming now.
That is crazy. He is literally New York. We're not gonna say him. New York is now suing social media companies, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat. Now, we all know for the past couple years now, social media has been booming. We all know that everything's been, on the up when it comes to social media. Everybody is now on it. Everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody is doing this. But is social media actually harming our kids, right? Is that what's happening? And that's the question I got for y'all. Do y'all feel social media is harming our kids currently? Do y'all feel like that? Let's finish watching this.
Now in the form of a lawsuit, New York City suing social media companies. You just heard it from the mayor there. This is about mental health. Social media companies say that they have been making changes to keep young people safe, but what more can be done? And what demands does the city have for those online giants?
Joining us now is Mayor Eric Adams. Mayor Adams, are you with us? It's Sam, Lauren, and Mike. How are you, sir? We love it when you come on the show, so thank you. I
Thank
think
you
that
so much.
most people will share your concern. And when I hear lawsuit, I think time for talking is done. I want action.
Right.
So tell me what you want them to do.
Thank you, and that's so important. And we want to be clear, it's not about content, it's about conduct. And the conduct of using this new terminology that has been introduced into our lives called algorithms. These are usage on how you pull people into these dark corners on our social media platform, and particularly with our children under the age of 14, where their brains are developing, their characters are being developed. We have witnessed over the years that social media has really been irresponsible in the conduct of approaching our children and pulling them into this dark place.
The Senate just had hearings at the end of January on this exact issue, and they just haven't done anything in terms of crafting a law to scale or to control the kinds of social media algorithms that you're talking about. So why does it fall to the city of New York to do that?
Well, this is the largest municipality in the country that's doing a lawsuit of this coordinated effort. There has been smaller lawsuits over the country, and even the AG has participated in a lawsuit of this nature. We know that if we don't lead from the front, being the city of New York, with one of the largest school systems in our country, and we're seeing the impact of our children and how social media applications and platforms are actually impacting their cognitive ability, their ability to be focused, how it's being used as a tool to display antisocial behaviors such as riding on top of trains, fights in our schools, all of these.
They come in with data. They come in with facts. He's not playing.
Things that parents are concerned about, and we're concerned about as a city.
We'll follow it closely, Mayor. Thank you for that. But while we have you here, we want to ask you about a couple of other issues facing the city, including the migrant crisis. I know you've been vocal about this, calling this a national crisis, which is true when you look at what some of the other cities are dealing with, which we can understand why you classified it as a national crisis. However, New York City remains a sanctuary city. So knowing everything you know right now.
All right, let's finish getting into this with the social media. So I like with me, okay, so I feel like honestly, I don't think the issue is social media. I feel like the issue starts at home with the parents, and stuff like that. That's where I feel like it starts at, because your kids, all of the kids, wouldn't be able to access this if the parents didn't allow that to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Or protect your kids, or educate them a little bit more, or have screen times of when these kids should be using the I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are apps out there that you could download, that you have the app, your kid have them, they have their phone, but you're monitoring what they doing on this phone. You restricting certain stuff that's on this phone. So, I mean, it's out there. It's out there for you to be able to protect your kids. But is these parents wanting to do that? You know what I'm saying? Is there a such thing as lazy parents? And I feel like it is. It's a such thing as lazy parents, just like it's a such thing as lazy workers. You could be a lazy parent, you know what I'm saying, that, you feel like you don't, or maybe you just don't know. It could plenty of options here, right? But I feel like social media, I feel like, is not the problem here. Social media is not the problem here. That's like, TV, when TV was really popping, cable was really popping, and they had those HBO specials that they was playing at certain times. But let's say kids is up and you're not monitoring what your kid is watching, and they watching these things. Is that the cable company fault at this point? I don't think it's the cable company fault. I think it's the parents, because they're not setting those restrictions for these kids. You should, because just like the mayor said, their brains are not developed. So they watching these things and looking at this stuff that's happening, and it's developing their brain to want to do these things. You know what I'm saying? People think that even now to this day, like, adults will look at stuff that's on social media and really feel like this stuff is real. You see people and they showing all this money, they showing cars and stuff like that, but behind the scenes, it's just a look. It's entertainment. And sometimes we forget that social media is meant for just entertainment, and not everything that's on social media is real. Honestly, not everything on social media is absolutely real. So we have to take accountability as parents. We got to take accountability of guardians, that we are not absolutely doing everything that we should be doing to protect our kids in with social media. I honestly feel like that I'm trying my best as a parent doing it. I do. Our kids, we have, like, all our kids, they have phones and stuff like that, but we have restriction. We have screen times. They can't use the phone past a certain time period, because, that's just what it is. Even they games, like, they have a certain amount of accumulated time for them to be able to play their game. I think it's something like 2 hours or something like that for the whole day. I know that sounds crazy, right? 2 hours for the whole day. So if they play it now for a half an hour, they have an hour, and you know what I'm saying, to be able to play, their game. So I feel like once y'all start looking into what should we do to protect our kids, those are the things that we should do. Actually, what I'm going to do, in the description, I am going to put the links of the stuff that my family used to protect our kids on a daily basis when it comes to this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We have not did a Let's Talk About It in a minute. And I actually like doing these because I like talking a little bit more. The reactions is cool, but the talking, I definitely like that. I definitely like doing that and getting a little bit more deeper into it. And also giving y'all a little bit of personal stuff about me, and stuff, just giving advice, you know what I'm saying? But in the description, look in the description. I'm going to have a couple of links down there of things that y'all can actually do to protect your kids. And it's your boy, Drama the Prophet. I'm out of here. Let's go. I go by Drama the Prophet, a.k.a. Mr. Cut the Check. I need y'all to do is hit that subscribe button. Don't wait until later. Do it right now. Right now. Let's go.